So we just ran into Nick the Evangelist here. We're in Clarkston, just about to cross the bridge to go into Lewiston, Idaho. And this guy's out on the street, and as soon as we stopped in here, some woman walked up barefooted and wanted to know if he had any shoes. So he just happened to have a pair of shoes that almost fit her, a little bit big, but hey. And another gal walked up just about the same time and said that she just had to pull the plug on her grandma. Her grandma died, and she was, a young gal, 18 or 20 years old. So, this guy's just out here mixing it up with people. So, as I mentioned, Nick is out here on the street doing some evangelism, and maybe he can explain a little bit about what he does. So, talk to us, Nick.
I've just been out here for 3 years. Today is my 3rd year. I started 3 years ago. The Lord told me to get out, and I figured, get out, what do you mean? He said, well, get out where the people are. And I'm not knocking church, but church is doing a lot of good things within, but I don't see him getting out to where the people are, where the people are hurting. And I've spent 3 years here. I've led 28 people to the Lord out here. I've prayed for countless cancers and heart problems and mothers and their sick kids with suicides, fentanyl. I could cry almost when I say that. This year I probably paid for 20 people that have lost loved ones to fentanyl. It's just, it's the biggest epidemic in this country is fentanyl. It just is, and it just breaks my heart. So I'm just out here gonna walk over this way because I would only say I'm here because of this. I am God's rescue dog. That's what I am.
There you go.
And I was at a conference 3 or 4 years ago, and I went to bed. And I got up to go to the bathroom, and I laid back down. And have you ever seen that commercials from the Humane Society? These emaciated dogs and stuff. It just breaks your heart to see them. And I thought, what am I seeing this for? And God spoke to me so clearly.
Yeah, that's cool.
He said, you're my rescue dog. I'm his rescue dog, and you know what? Rescue dogs are the most loyal dogs you'll ever find because they know that they've been rescued. And I know, I'm Nick Councilman Evangelist, and I know that I've been rescued. I do. And I'm going to live every day I have and every breath I have to preach the gospel to the broken and the lost and the brokenhearted in this lost and dying world. I'm going to spend every breath I have that Jesus Christ is real. The gospel is real. Jesus came. He lived a perfect life. He was put on a cross for your sin and my sin. He died there. He was taken down, put into a tomb. 3 days later, he rose from the dead. That's the gospel. That's right. I'm going to preach it with every breath I have. I got a thing tied to the cross. That's what God gave me my ministry. Cross tied. I'm tied to the cross. With everything going on in this lost and upside down world, and it's a mess. But it don't push me farther from the cross. It brings me closer to the cross. Because we're in those times. We're in exciting times. We're in times right now that God's coming back, and we better be ready. And I'm not gonna, if I spend too much time, don't believe me, I don't put my head in the sand. I'm gonna stand for truth. I'm gonna stand for the truth of the Bible with every breath I have. But I'm not gonna get too far away from the cross and the message. If he said, if you go out and lift me up, John 12:32, if I be high and lifted up, I will draw people into myself. That's your ministry and my ministry also. That's what he told his disciples. You guys wait and tarry in Jerusalem. You'll receive power to do what? To be witnesses for me. That's our main call. And there's a lot of things going to try to come between that. But my main call is to preach Jesus and him crucified. So that's kind of a short story, but I love what I'm doing. I've been here 3 years now, and I get a lot of people honk because I have a little sign out there that says honk for Jesus. Oh, it ain't honking at me. Yeah. They're not honking at me, and neither are the people that flip me off. And I get flipped off and called F you this, F you that. Sure. They're flipping off the cross, not me. That cross, it says, Paul said, the message of the cross is foolishness to those who are perishing. But to us who are being saved, it's the power of God.
That's right.
Hallelujah.
So this is the real deal right here. We've been here for maybe 10 minutes. There's already been 2 ladies stopped by. One he gave a pair of shoes to.
Bought her a sandwich. Bought the other gal. The other gal was here, saw me buying her a sandwich, so she came over and asked if I could buy her one. So
yeah, that's something that you have to be a little discerning about, because there's a lot of people take advantage of you in a situation like that. So pray for Nick that he can be discerning about that and not be taken advantage of. All right, we got to get down the road.